and we'll just go. Bam, we're live. Holy dumpster fires. No, I wasn't taking a fast juice. Andrew Hiller, hi.
Hey, how you been?
Welcome to the Sevon Podcast. We're live. My correspondent on the East Coast, Andrew Hiller. I apologize for him being shirtless. The storms were wildly aggressive, and it blew his shirt right off. But the Sevon Podcast is here with the latest news from the CrossFit scene. Yes. I saw a post Andrew made about the training department, and then first he made a post that was referencing the Buttery Boys and Dani Speegle, and I knew I needed to call him and ask him what that was about. I didn't understand it, just because I know I'm a little I hashtagged it 51, and then he did the other thing showing the girl not squatting below parallel. And I was already tripping. Hiller and I had a long conversation. You didn't do anything regarding the girl with the barbell over her head, right? We just talked about it.
Correct.
Okay. So the training department's supposed to be like, the pinnacle of showing what training should look like. So I saw that lady holding 35 pounds over her baby's head, and it just didn't seem right. So Hiller and I talked about that. So he has these two Instagram posts that I was just dying. I'm just laughing my ass off. I can't even believe they're real. It's almost like the gods love Hiller. They're just throwing him alley-oops.
In the comments section of the video, a Bergner commented. I don't know which Bergner, but apparently it's the Bergner in that video giving a reason as to why they're squatting to that depth. And then, of course, I fought back.
Oh, I can't wait.
Zach? He gave you some money.
I can't wait. Oh, thank you, Zach. Hi.
Zach Calendar, you've been witnessed.
You're a good dude. Thank you. I like money.
Yeah, I heard that.
And then, as we're discussing this in the most highest level, top secret CrossFit Games threads on planet Earth that everyone knows about and everyone wants to be a part of, but you just can't. It's elite. It's the dork squad. Although there is like one or two dudes in there who aren't dorks. But anyway, in that thread right before we went live, just shit started unraveling. I cannot believe that thread should almost be public. It's like the best news source for CrossFit Games.
Like a live forum.
Yeah, it's like what the ticker is to the stock market.
Oh man, that'd be awesome.
It's crazy.
Should we just pull the thread open and just start going through all the messages here? This could be it. Hey,
look, there's some chick you bang.
That's the one. How do you like her new picture?
It's cool. It's trippy. She looks European. She looks European. She looks like she's from space.
I think I've asked you that because now I'm having deja vu.
Okay. So I was going to start with some. Here we go. Sevon, Talking Elite Fitness has a game show, and Chase was on it. You got to step up your game. Oh yeah, I know. This is my game show, and Hiller is the contestant number one. What about Barry McCockiner? What about Denise Thomas post addressing that? We can get to all that. We're going to get to all that. We're going to do it very quickly tonight. I don't have time to fuck around. I got David Weck on tomorrow morning.
Speaking of fucking around.
What?
He can only bang me if he's home.
Oh.
Ain't that the truth?
All right.
Did you just get uncomfortable?
No, well, kind of. You saw that? I don't like the fact of anyone knowing you're not there. I don't like the fact of see what I'm saying?
Yeah, but it's all right. She has all the weapons ready.
Okay, good response. Okay, I want to share this with you guys. Hiller has not seen this. Andrew Hiller has not seen this. I told him that I was going to bring this up. This just popped up in the thread. This is there's this girl, Nikki Brazier, and she is on the Cocktail podcast, and she's I presume she has a vagina. That's all I know about her. She asked questions, and she was pregnant, and then she had a baby, I think, and then she also asked questions to the athletes after they win. Sometimes at the games, you see her in the live feed, but then she's also said some just vapid shit when she's on with Dani Speegle. Just completely, as they say at the Talking Elite Fitness, nothing burgers. Like when you have the opportunity to you have the opportunity to tell someone, hey, your push-up's no good because your chest didn't touch the ground and at the top your elbows didn't lock out. Instead, she just goes, that push-up's wrong. And she'll tell you that ad nauseum. It's like, dude, either tell me how to fix it or what's wrong or shut up. But here we go. This is her.
That's the best coach ever. That's wrong.
That's wrong. How should I fix it? Yeah, I told you that's wrong. Okay, here we go. Listen up, people. This is crazy town banana pants, as they say in the hood. Here we go. Oh yeah, unwatchable. She's completely unwatchable. I don't want to be mean to her, but here we go.
Does the truth mean?
Brace yourself, because she might be watchable to someone.
Everyone in the comment who finds her watchable, please comment now.
I think she's most unwatchable. I think she's most watchable. I'm giddy. Thank you, Barry. I'm giddy because I just can't even believe this shit. Like 5 minutes before we go live, this thing falls in our lap, and I just am so excited to show Hiller. Hiller hasn't seen it.
Yeah, I'm pumped.
I when people pick on her for the question she asks after the athletes win on the live broadcast, I feel bad for her. Like, what can she ask? They have to be shallow questions. So I always feel like I have to defend her in those moments. But she's horrible on the podcast. But here we go. Can a girl be a simp, or is that only dudes who are simps?
Whoa.
What's even a girl anymore? Oh, yeah, she's a simp. I think I've never called anyone a simp, but she's a simp. Here we go. Action.
Before leaderboards are finalized, HQ conducts a video review process. Some athletes, they choose to make their videos public, but a big majority of them, they decide to keep them private. What would be the impact if all athletes made their videos public for the community to weigh in on?
That's a powerhouse media extraordinaire giant Lauren Khalil, the host of this show, asking the participants, how would it affect the games if they made all of the videos that the participants or the contestants or whatever you want to call them had to make them public for Andrew Hiller to see? She didn't say that. I added that. And here we go. Here's the response from Nikki Brazier. Oh my God, Andrew, she wants you.
1 minute on the clock. Nikki, we will start with you.
Oh man.
Look, she did the little fucking Hitler thing.
What's that? Oh no, that's teenage the Sabrina witch, dude.
Hitler did it first, and then Charlie Chaplin. Here we go.
I think this is really hard. Like I am kind of doing this and being like, I think we should kind of let it happen because on the one hand, like the internet is just such a garbage fire, and I hate the hate that exists out there. And
where do you go on the internet that's a garbage fire?
Oh, no.
I'm wondering where you go.
Dude, she's talking right at you or me or us. Or
not me. I'm a good dude. What does she talk? Where do you go? Where do you like Twitter? Twitter's pretty crazy.
Reddit, dude.
I hate the armchair experts and the people who
the armchair experts. You're in a fucking show as an armchair expert.
Damn right. No way. That chair has no arms on it, dude.
Right.
And neither does mine right now. There's no arms on this chair. The dog.
Okay. I really like your white microphone. You were not going to be oppressed by the black microphone, were you? Very good. That's the first white microphone I've ever seen, by the way. Here we go.
Who really make it their mission to, I mean, everybody can have an opinion, but there are some people who really make it their mission to go out there and like personally attack people.
There's some people who make it their personal mission to go out and attack people.
No. Are you talking about me?
I just fucking chugged Froning's cock for fucking an hour and a half today. My slate is clear. For attacking
like
people.
Are you kidding to me? Is that what you're comparing that to?
Well, she's saying that people make it their mission to go out and attack people. I'm absolved of my sins. I had the super Christian Rich Froning on today. I confessed to him for an hour and a half. I'm good. I'm ready to attack. I'm ready to get more sins and have him back on. Do you think you do that? If she's talking to you, I know I'm reading into it, but do you think that you just go out of your way to attack people?
I feel as if she's directing it right at you or I or both or us. And every time I get a chance to, I talk that I'm talking. It's as if I'm looking at a blob. There's certain blobs with more followers than other blobs, and that blob didn't squat below parallel. I don't care who does it. It's just it's gonna get a bigger reaction from the world if it's
that blob didn't squat below parallel.
Yeah, that's no joke. So like I didn't even know.
I like it.
The athlete who 1 with Mal O'Brien, week 1 quarterfinals. I just found out that the person's name is Victor Hoffer. I just knew him as the dude who wasn't squatting below or extending his hips on workout 1.
Yeah. And so it's not your thing to hate on people or anyone in particular. You're just out there just when you see things that don't patterns that aren't working or staying within the bumpers, the rails that make this thing a legitimate competition, you're inspired to make content about it.
Yeah, it's like flubber moving around and yeah, exactly.
Okay, I'm going to rewind it 10 seconds so we can hear that one more time.
I hate the armchair experts and the people who really make it their mission to, I mean, everybody can have an opinion, but there are some people who really make it their mission to go out there and like personally attack people.
So she said, make it your mission to personally attack people. You're not personally attacking people. You're personally trying to note you notice blobs that aren't staying within the guidelines and the rules, and you're assisting and pointing those things out. And it just so happens that one of her friends keeps getting, one of the blobs out there is one of her friends and keeps getting, is a target for a lot of,
who has 1.7 million followers and gets a lot of attention, which means I should be talking about this person.
If they mess up, right?
Correct.
Okay.
Oh, but yes, this is correct, Devesh. I do personally attack CrossFit because CrossFit is an entity. I do not hold back when it comes to attacking CrossFit.
Hiller, definitely I don't even know what that means personally.
I am the
Oh, you mean like you will be like me, Andrew Hiller thinks that CrossFit's fucking up.
Correct.
Okay. And I like when I say Devesh's name, I like to say his last name too.
Maharaj.
You don't have to, but it seems like a missed opportunity because it's such a fun name to say.
And I only know how to say that because I've heard you say it 10,000 times.
Devesh Maharaj. And you could also just call him the Hammer, even though he's got a wrench in there now too. I like that, the Hammer.
All right.
What do you think that means? Why does he have a hammer and a wrench? You think he's a mechanic?
I figured you gave him those. Is that not the wrench you give people?
No, I can't even see the I don't know. I can't see I don't know who the moderators are.
Well, I know Vindicated's got one. Is there a little symbol next to his name?
Not in the back end, I can't see anything. I just see like Jake, Halpin, Jeffrey, Zach.
Oh, nuts. Oh, no, Phil Kelly's got a wrench and he doesn't have a little thing.
Oh, he's pretending to be a moderator. Can he get disqualified for that? Can he get kicked off for pretending?
No, he's a good dude. You won't kick out you don't kick out anybody.
He gave himself a wrench.
All right, I'm pining for more of this chick. Give me
okay.
More.
Okay. Yeah, stay focused. Thank you, Andrew. Keep me on. Here we go.
And I think that more of that would happen if we made more videos public for the community. But I also
there would be more personal attacks if we made more videos available.
No, because there's no personal attacks currently. How could there be more than none?
Right. So there would be more corrections.
There would be more attacks upon CrossFit for continuously not abiding by their own rules / only giving out 15% penalties where more ones are probably deserved, but nothing personal on any single athlete ever.
Hey, so you pointed out that Rich didn't have his thumb wrapped. Did Rich have to show that video or that was by choice?
That was by choice. And I actually think he said at the beginning of your show earlier that he didn't understand why they put it up because it was so boring.
Right. He did. Now, I apologize, Scott Vander Sloot. But you came down pretty hard on the Buttery Bros. Hard might not be the right word, but you pointed out that the Buttery Bros is being some of the premier, if not the premier, anthropological recorders. You know, they're anthropologists recording the CrossFit space, documenting the history, that they should have known better than to show that. Do you put any of that on Scott also? Like, dude, Scott, you fucked your homeboy Rich. Because Scott could arguably be the biggest guy in the space too.
Yeah, perhaps that was a missed opportunity.
To ass pound Scott? You mean to ass pound Scott too?
Time to go get Scott in the butt real hard. However, I've given him props before too. People didn't understand that. There was an open workout where you're supposed to be throwing the wall ball to a specified height, and they were unclear in the standards. And it seemed as if Vandersloot, or maybe it's Ben Davidson. I know they got two people over there who do the videography.
Right.
It appeared as if they purposefully missed the target height, because who knows what Froning was doing. The review team knows, and he didn't get an adjustment, so we're going to assume he was doing them the correct way.
Well, he doesn't submit those. He doesn't. Those videos that they show, I heard, aren't the videos they submit. I heard that they have stationary cameras.
Correct.
Okay.
Correct. So that was the part that people were getting confused on. The exact same thing you said. Yes, I know there's another camera. However, the one they're giving to the public, they're not going to incriminate him. And that's what I'm talking about with the Buttery Bros, is they incriminate Speegle. What is it called when you have a responsibility to do something and you completely disregard that responsibility?
Drug addict.
Yeah, the Buttery Bros are drug addicts.
Okay.
Whoa. This is incorrect. I do not hate Ben and his team. I think that they had an athlete on their team last year that was out of the range at which they should have been eligible, but that doesn't mean I hate them. They're irresponsible. Thank you, Alexis. I suppose that works. And they're drug addicts.
Irresponsible. Yes, irresponsible. Okay.
Negligent.
Denise with the lip gloss on says, no one's talking about Laura Horvat. Oh, we'll get back to this. Please repost it. Let's get through this Nikki Brazier's thing.
I talked about that yesterday.
Okay, here we go.
I think that, there's something to be said about moving in the direction of being a larger, more mainstream sport. And every other sport subjects itself to the public eye in that respect. We have replays and we have public scrutiny that happen on the world's largest sports stages. So it's really hard for me to say that.
She wasted a full second with that.
Kind of help get us in that direction, because I hate it on.
You see this comment from Trish?
Nikki looks like she's about to say, "Oh no, stepbrother."
The washing machine.
Oh, poor Nikki.
I'm sweating.
Oh, poor Nikki. One day, you see how she looked up and she said to the heavens. One time I was in Africa and I was filming these kids, and there was famine. The kids were emaciated. They looked like they were going to die. And I remember crying and dropping to a knee and screaming up to the heavens, "Why, God?" That's a true story. But it was still less passionate than her
online
than her
sports
look at her
stages. Shit. So it's really hard for me to say that would kind of help get us in that direction, because I hate it online so much. And I do think that it's important to think about the athlete's mental health. And this would.
Time's up.
To think about the athlete's mental health. Did she really just slip that in there? Mm-hmm. They're all fucking cuckoo. Let me think about the athlete's mental health.
Seriously take a toll on them. So it's a hard kind of like.
It seriously takes a toll on them. Listen, I can't believe I brought up Rich's grip thing today on my podcast. I hope he's okay.
To handle that rather well. Could you imagine?
Hey, listen, any athlete who's having mental health issues because they gave their whole life to go to the CrossFit Games and something weird happened, just be really thankful that no one snipped off your penis or your tits, and that you didn't have parents who encouraged that. How's that? Now do you feel better? Be thankful you don't live in fucking Somalia.
Or better yet, read the rules.
Be thankful you're not one of those armpit hairs that's growing in Andrew Hiller's armpit at lightning speed because he's on California hormones.
Dude, that doesn't grow any faster. It's all the rest of the body that grows faster.
Can't even fucking believe it. Oh, it's their mental health issues that make them such great athletes. Anyway, is there anything you want to say, Zach Tillander? CrossFit is evolving. Used to be a bunch of Kool-Aid drinkers holding hands and singing Kumbaya. I like that. Now there are critics and commentators catalyzing its legitimacy. Every sport has this. It's good.
Everyone's bringing up the Annika Greer story, but I haven't seen it, so I'm going to check it out and see if it applies really quick, if that's cool.
You mean, didn't she? Yeah, go ahead. Didn't she have it? She had something last year we covered. She handled it well.
Is it the pink and blue post? Is this the one everyone's talking about, or the story itself?
Devesh Maharaj, the hammer, even worse, a pube. And that depends. Some people would rather be a pube in Hiller's pants than under the armpit. I can pull up Miss Greer's. You want me to pull up her Instagram?
I'm just not sure if they're talking about last year's story as if her getting kicked out because she missed the submission deadline, or if there's an actual story that she put up. I just don't know what people are talking about.
Well, either way, okay, fine. I'm good until we know. I'm going to your Instagram account. Okay. Congratulations, Lauren, on the new show.
Really, I was expecting that to be worse. I mean, it wasn't good by any means, and it's upsetting that. Yes, she's hard to listen to. I just don't.
Do you think that when she said that she was concerned about your mental health when she?
I hope so.
Okay. Okay. I didn't.
The other day saying, I hope that you're okay with what that person said over there, just somewhere completely off topic. And I was like, really? You think that that's going to get to me? Of all the things like that?
Oh, someone who was just someone said they were looking out for you.
Yeah. And I was
you should be like, well, I didn't even see it until you pointed it out. Now I'm going to kill myself.
Yep. That's exactly how I responded.
Okay. So I see this post and it says the results are in and it's Maury Povich. Do you even know who that is, Hiller?
Yeah. He's the guy who says the results are in.
Oh, really? That's one of his taglines?
Are you kidding me?
No, I didn't even know that.
You don't know who this guy is?
I do. When I was a little kid, he had a show. It was
people who have people cheating on one another and to determine whether or not their kids are. This is why you didn't get it. You've never seen the Maury show?
Yeah, but I saw it like literally 40 years ago. When I was 10, he was on the air, bro. Yeah, he was married to Connie Chung.
When his show was big, that's what it is. You didn't have a TV.
Maybe not. What is he still on the? He had a show that was called Current Affairs, I think. What was the show you saw him on? The Maury Show. Where
he has the groups of people on. There's usually 3 people, and it's usually a dude and 2 chicks, and the dude is with one of the chicks, and then there's another chick, and they're determining whether or not he knocked up the other girl, and then they take a paternity test, and the results are in. They determine that you lied and you are the father.
Oh shit!
You've never seen this?
No, the results are in. I'm looking to see if I can find it. Him saying that on video. That's awesome. Do you think a lot of people got that? Most in the comments, tell me, did most of you guys get that?
I seem to think so. You didn't know that. He's basically telling them whether or not people are the fathers of the children. And then there's a huge reaction afterwards. Either they're all angry or they're all happy.
Wow, okay.
Everyone got it, dude.
Oh, look. Yes. Yep. Yes. Yes. Oh, shit. We all got it. Oh, yes. Oh, no. Too many. Oh, shit. Boomer. Oh, that hurts. Okay, fine. Okay, so now I'm why. Okay, fine. So,
there it is. You are not the father.
So I see this. The results are in, and I see that there's like over 170 comments. So I'm like, wow, what's going on here? And so then I have to click to see the next slide. And it says it's Heber Cannon, my former colleague, incredible filmmaker, hard worker. She repeated.
Holy.
What? Say it again.
I didn't realize. It felt like this was a month ago. Sorry.
Heber says she repeated this workout after we left. Now, what does that mean?
They were there on what was either a Friday or a Saturday, and they were at CrossFit Invictus doing the quarterfinal workouts. And that's when they would have grabbed the footage for the video they released on the ensuing Monday, where they slow motioned her using the grips on the deadlift in a workout where it clearly states you cannot do that. And they're saying this because after they had left on either that Friday or Saturday, they had spoken with Speegle, giving her Sunday potentially and Saturday night to have had redone that workout, and then sent that workout in instead of the one where they had used for the film that they had shot and used. I couldn't have said it any smoother than that.
They insinuated, but you didn't know for sure by saying she repeated the workout.
Well, what's the insinuation?
After we left. Okay.
It's
But
pretty
okay.
straightforward, right?
Okay, but they didn't film it. It was after they left. Okay, that's the part I
They
misunderstood.
did not
Okay.
film the repeated workout, correct?
So they have no proof that she repeated the workout after we had left, because if they had left, that means they didn't see it.
Correct. They did not.
Okay.
See it.
So he's just standing up for his homegirl who he just filmed.
Because the thought would be then that they asked, and she had said so.
Yeah. Okay. Fair enough. Okay. So we move on to the next slide, and it's Dani Speegle gets a major penalty for using gymnastic grips during the deadlift workout.
This is what I speculated. So where it says no longer speculated,
Yeah.
speculation was the score that she had put up was 5:53, I believe, in the video.
Yeah.
With the Buttery Bros, maybe it was 5:55. And then the one that you'll see on the quarterfinals leaderboard up until this post was that score. And some people thought, oh, you're reaching. Maybe that's just the time that she got on the repeat because it was the end of the weekend. She was tired, and maybe the grips helped her that much. But you see the score adjust, and this is the reason why. And it really whittles out a lot of the reason that could have happened. If any, there's like no chance.
If it was 15% of 555, let's just say it's 6 minutes, would be 15, 30, 45, 60, a minute 15, a minute and 30, which would have meant, let's say, a minute and 25, which would have taken her score to about 7 minutes and 20 seconds.
I'm doing it right now.
So that's not a 15% penalty on 555.
Yes, it is. I'm doing it right now. You're wrong.
Oh, you're right. I was doing 15 out of 100. It's 15 out of 60.
Dude, it's exactly.
Right. Okay. You're right. I apologize. I was thinking there were 100 seconds, and I figured it out as if there were 100 seconds in a minute.
Oh man, these are minutes. These are minutes and seconds, not dollars.
Okay. Fact checked by Sevon, and then fact checked by Hiller, and so okay.
Yes.
Okay. So now we know. Now because of this, we can speculate that what Heber reported was not accurate.
I'm sorry.
Or that do you think she did repeat it, but her redo time was worse, so she thought it's better to take the possible penalty? I like your thinking, Kate, but then what if they would have DQ'd her?
Well, she obviously knows they're not going to do that.
She does?
Yeah, well, look what happened last year.
What happened last year?
She put up a workout. That was, you called me that day, and I don't think I'd ever really spoken to you much. And you're like, dude, that Speegle workout's ridiculous. You got her.
Oh, with the lockouts on the muscle ups.
Correct. It was 30 muscle ups, and something like 18 of them wouldn't have counted. And then my big thing there was, if you can't do 18 of the repetitions, how many of them, or what reason do you even have to really finish that workout?
Jeffrey Birchfield, 5th grade math. I understand. It was a very clear, though, mistake that I made. I was figuring out as if it was 100 seconds and not 60 seconds. I think you can excuse me for that. It's
Whoa, Jeffrey, is that 5th grade math, really?
I don't know if it is or not, but I'm only good. I'm really good at 3rd grade math. Okay, so I get what's going on here. Okay, so let's go to the next slide. Okay, so now we're tripping a little bit. Oh, here we go. Got too far ahead. The lie detector determined that was a lie. So what was a lie? Which part? What Heber said?
What? Well, potentially no, because Heber might not be lying. But if Heber isn't lying, it means Speegle is. Unless there's an avenue where what Kate said is correct, which is she didn't want to.
What if she redid the video, but the video is damaged?
Well,
she had a corrupt file and didn't upload it.
Then it doesn't count. And then she would have had to have put in the grip video. And there is a world where there is a truth, and everything here is for naught. And all that has to happen is a very simple explanation. It would take no more than 5 seconds.
Okay. Right. Okay. Yeah.
I redid it. Here's the video. Here's the timestamp.
Yeah. Well, I'm
I did-
glad it's not, because
I
this is
did-
making for some great fucking content. And I liked what you said, like you've been watching Game of Thrones or something, like you spoke in Old English,
It's for
and you're
now.
like, then all of this would be for have not. Take a knee, Sevon. Oh yes, Mr. Hiller.
Yeah, bend the knee to Spiegel. There she
Okay,
is. That was well
and then
timed.
this is just like like you just like, hey, what's up, girl?
Yeah, I just threw that in there because that a lot of people thought was directed right at the situation.
I don't really take any pictures where you can look up my nostrils.
Why? What's up there?
I don't know. I just when I see that picture, all I see, I'm concerned that she's gonna poke herself in the eyes with those eyelashes, and I just see giant nostrils. I think that maybe she has a coke habit or did or something.
I don't think so.
All right.
I've never done.
When I see nostrils, that's what I think. I'm projecting though. Okay.
You asked Rich today if he ever smoked pot, and he said no.
Yeah, that was cool.
That was cool.
Del Vasseur.
Any other podcast he's ever been on?
I've had to have asked him that before.
No, I've watched every second of every Ferroni podcast you've ever done.
And I've never asked him that?
No.
Del Vasseur, hey, what's up, dude? Hey. Okay.
And then I ask questions like this.
Why? What's up there? Okay. Now, where are we with this? When we were talking on the phone, you said that someone had spoken to her. I don't think we need to reveal any names or anything.
Well, I sent you those. You can pull those up, no?
Should we pull them up? Do they have the person's name, or should I just read them?
We've got clearance to show them, dude.
I just don't want to show.
You want me to double ask? Do you want me to crop it so that there's no image as to who they came from?
I don't think you can see who they came. Oh, it only says Danny's name on them.
Okay. I thought I had done that already.
Yeah. Okay.
So which rate? Fire away, hombre.
Yeah, I'm not sure how he. God, I don't know how Homeboy shares these. I don't want to fuck myself and show like all my text messages and shit. Hold on, let me figure out what I'm gonna do here.
Call Caleb really quick.
Yeah, what is Caleb doing tonight?
So what I do is I clear out the second monitor.
Yeah,
I clear everything off of it, and I just display it on there, and then you can display the whole screen.
Yeah, smart.
But I have a second monitor. I have the laptop.
Okay, so I'm gonna put it over here. I'm gonna put that over here. I'm gonna close. Yeah, you're smart. This is good advice. Good advices.
Make sure that monitor is clear.
It's got some shit on it, but it's all good.
I mean, that's gross, but
Mas o menos, it's good. Okay. Okay, here we go. I think this is
called in right now. That'd be
pardon me.
She should call in right now. She should call it right in our places.
Who? Dani.
It would be a monumental moment in CrossFit history if people were to call in and go, guys, I did it. I'm sending you a video right now.
Yeah, chill. Everyone chill. Okay, here we go.
Nice.
Okay.
Good work.
Thank you. So someone posted on their Instagram, the individual quarterfinals penalty list by CrossFit Games is basically a lot of games athletes with major penalties. Blows my mind that some have the audacity to blatantly cheat, lie about, repeat, then post how unbothered they are by embarrassing our sport yet again. Give a fuck if you lift heavy sand, or give a fuck if she, yet again, I could give a fuck if she lifts heavy sandbags. I think that's what it's supposed to say. Do better, little girls. Looking up to you, remember? Or was the campaign about how much you can eat just simply for more followers? At Dani Speegle. So it's someone just taking shots at her.
Bang, bang, bang.
And Dani responds with, before you start hating on another woman, you should get the full story instead of just listening to men ramble and spread hate. Dude, Nikki's, this is a mental illness.
How do you figure?
You couch everything by sex? You couch everything by sex? Why doesn't she call you a white dude? Wait, what are you? Are you white?
Me?
Yeah.
I hope.
What ethnicity are you?
So I mean, if I'm a German and Polish.
Yeah. You're going to just listen to Europe.
Is it Spiegel?
No.
Darn.
But she can call me if she wants.
I know.
Podcasting. Before you start hating on another woman, you should get their hating on another woman. Is that how she sees the world? Something bad happened to her, dude. You want to talk about doing better? Why? Who are you to attack me? Well, that's some fucking narcissistic shit.
Who are you to attack me?
I was a woman in a past life. I know that for sure.
Yeah?
Mm-hmm.
What'd you look like?
Mm-hmm. Kim
Were you tall?
Kardashian. Kim Kardashian.
You looked like her, but okay. Okay. I could see it.
Kim Kardashian. Okay, here we go. Poor Dani.
Why?
This sucks for her. It's just like she's oh wait, share entire screen. She's just a goofball. She's stuck in some fucking alternate reality where everything's a fucking woman or a man shit. Like
dude, here's the thing.
She's a tormented soul. It's like,
dude, here's the thing. She just sent this person these messages.
Yeah.
And in the amount of time it took her to send this person these messages, she could have cleared her name, having sent the video of her repeating the workout. It would have been easier too. It wouldn't have taken any thumb movements.
Hey, girl, just so you know, I appreciate the attention you're giving me. I know a lot of people look up to me. Just so you know, the grips were a fuck up. I did refilm it, and when I uploaded it 5 minutes too late, but here you can see it on my YouTube station. It sucks that I got dinged, but I'll still work my hardest. Thanks for understanding. You mean something like that?
Yes, yes. And also,
instead of fuck you, I'm a woman and you're a woman. Fuck men.
dude, yes. And also today, you had on Froning, and unfortunately, for this conversation, he's a dude. But in this conversation where we're talking about another person that I put on my Instagram doing what I would say is a very similar rule break. It's a rule that CrossFit put there: don't use grips on deadlifts. It's been there for a couple of years, so it's not.
Yeah, you went after the king. You went after the king.
And when you ask him, he goes, "Yeah, I missed that. That's my bad. Maybe they won't put me into semifinals." That's what he said.
Yeah,
straight up. That's all she has to do.
Yeah, yeah.
Own it.
Yeah.
And she said, "No, you're a woman. And I'm a woman. How dare you? Because we're women."
Hey, what if Rich would have said that? What if he would have said, if I was a woman, they would have never Hiller would have never come at me for that.
I would have crashed my car because I was driving when I listened. I would have been, no.
She says, who are you to attack me? And then this is where it just gets fucking just lunacy.
No, you had to yeah, keep going.
I hope your kids never have to deal with random strangers blasting them on the internet for things they know nothing about. Hey, I hope her kids don't. Oh man, I hope her kids don't have to fucking post a picture of themselves hardly clothed on the internet to garner attention and then yell at people when they comment on their body. That's what I hope her kids don't have to do.
If I were to,
I hope her kids I hope her kids are as strong as you. But I hope that they don't play the victim like you, and I hope they don't have to. They don't feel obligated to post nudes. Dani, what if you've thought about maybe not posting a picture of your ass for like just go 100 days? What about that? I challenge you.
Tomorrow there's going to be one put up.
Yeah, you've seen that. Remember that thing, that challenge where you had to challenge someone not to pour a bucket of water, to pour a cold bucket of water on your head. I wish these girls, these fucking thirst girls, would just like they start challenging each other. I challenge you to go a week without showing fucking your ass, without grabbing your ankles. Sorry, I know some dudes are going to be pissed at this.
NoFap November or October. What month is that where guys just don't jerk off? It'd be like a month where women were not posting. It would just be them holding back. It'd be so funny because you probably haven't seen any of these things. It's really big on TikTok.
No jerking off for a month.
It's like day one of NoFap November, and they're like freaking out, and they get progressively more freaking out over the course of the month to the point, or they have like no poop January ones.
Oh,
day 4 of not taking a dump, and they're just dying looking at a toilet. It's so funny. It would be like that. By
the way, I don't care that she does post pictures of her ass. Post as many as you want. Like, I don't care. I'm here for it. I'm happy for you. It's only in response to you saying, I hope your kids never have to deal with random strangers. It's like, dude.
Well, no,
no nut November.
You don't care if she does it.
I don't care. I'm not judging her for it, but the irony is that I hope your kids never have to deal with random strangers. Like, dude, you have 1.6 million followers. Your whole life is strangers, and 1,5,999,999 of them are there because you are hardly clothed. That's my point.
And the 3,000 who liked my post
Are all closed.
are now there because they think that there's this thread where she could easily clear it up.
So as many as and then do I need to read this? What the person responded to her?
It's the best part of this statement here is where it says something about deflecting.
Okay, I'll read the whole thing. So then the person responds to Dani Speegle, and they said, so as a 4 times games athlete and someone who has done this process for many years now, you mean to tell me your fans simply forget grips were not allowed or to be used in the deadlifts, meaning you simply forgot after 4 years of being a pro? That's what she's saying. And the Buttery Bros simply went out of their way to lie on your behalf and comment on social media that you redid the workout after the fact, but then you choose to submit the same video using your grips. This I know from their comments in CrossFit Games penalty list. Those are the facts. I've been a fan for CrossFit and a member since 2010. From an outside perspective, it looks blatantly intentional. Don't turn this into one woman hating on another woman, because that is deflecting from the issue. Most of all, other women in this sports I have watched and supported for over a decade, and those women have shown their exceptional level of integrity. You calling this an attack shows lack of. And by the way, Dani, if it wasn't for people like me, Sevan Matosian, fucking no one would know fucking who half the women were in the early days.
Ooh.
Yeah.
So why is that?
Yeah.
Tell me why. For those
I spent every waking hour 365 days a year making content for the main site. Never once treating the women and men differently. Gushing over both of them, looking up to them in awe. Fucking dragging my ass all over fucking planet Earth to film with people. And just as many women as men. And I never even once thought of it. Okay, here we go.
Is it weird that I don't think that this name, along with this profile picture saying these words, it's just like a black ski mask. It's like feminism is old. Tank Reeves said so.
That used to be a different name. That dude switched his name. Okay, here we go. And then the final, and I kind of lost my steam on this because I'm keeps hearing in my head that something's wrong with her and we should leave her alone. But maybe Hillerfit knows what part of the story we are missing, because he seems fairly cut and dry to me. But now I'm angry woman for wanting CrossFit to hold a games athlete to a higher standard. And then Dani responded to her. Again, you've taken the word of other people and don't know the true story. And I don't feel the need to sit here and defend myself against an angry woman who doesn't know me. I hope you have a great day and can let go of some of this unwarranted anger.
Heart. You forgot to say heart. It
Heart.
ends at the heart. A red heart.
Yeah, it seems like it would have been easy just to say something. Even just like, yeah, I know I fucked up. Chill. Want me to sign a picture of myself for you and send it to your house? All right. Well, thank you for explaining it to me.
How long did it take for you to read that message? And then for her to contemplate a response and then respond, and it's so
correct the typos.
It's just so much easier and productive and to the point if she just makes a story that instead of saying unbothered is a link to her video, because it's there, right? It had to be. Or it's, what's the whole story? Yet I don't know, by the way. I don't know the whole story. But what I do is what I do with the Sasha Nieves thing. I see things. I create a story around the things. And then I slowly figure out whether or not I was on or off. And then if I was off, I cover how I was off. And then everybody learns. What are we learning here? Nothing, because she's not playing the game.
I mean, you reported on the story from start to finish. That everyone should know. Hey, we cover the CrossFit ecosystem. We being fucking Nate Edwardson, Wiki, Craig Ritchie, Talking Elite Fitness, Brian Spin, Sevan Matosian, Andrew Hiller, Clydesdale Media. Apologize for what the guy from Europe. What's his name? Jason CF Media.
Where's he been?
I know there's other people I'm forgetting, which is just stupid. And then all the other people, right? CrossFit Games. All the other cool dudes out there. The Halpins, the Youngs, the people who are obsessing, the Brian Friends. Like what like, and you just basically summed up the story in shorthand that intelligent people, not 51-year-old dudes who wear wool caps, can understand.
So simple.
Yeah, I think it's cool. Mason Mitchell, Craig Ritchie is the best, no doubt, bro, no doubt. I'm gonna go do a Craig Ritchie marathon after this, no doubt. Okay.
Good night, Hartle. Good night, Vindicate. What about Nate Edwardson? Yeah, him and Jason CFB haven't put up a video in 3 weeks, one of which I take some personable responsibility for, but also then pushing that person into a world where they are killing it. So
Nate's absolutely murdering it in the golf scene. He's like, fuck you guys. You assholes want to pick on me? I'm out. I'll make twice as much money on YouTube over here without you dildos.
20,000 views of video.
Point
clothing line in 3 months.
Point Edwardson. I know. Is he selling shirts on it already?
Yeah. He's got his own logo and stuff, and he's just
what a stud.
Yep.
Oh
he's doing over there what I would wish CrossFit would have done with me at some point, which is he's getting into the big people in the golf scene, and they're giving him props. It would be as if someone at CrossFit, Don Fall, went, "Whoa, that's a good idea. We should roll with it." And then everyone's like sitting in the comments section rather than saying, "Why won't they just listen? It makes way too much sense." They're like, "Whoa, they're listening to a small YouTuber like you. That's so cool." It's just idiocy that CrossFit doesn't listen to anybody. They're in their own little. It's funny. So good for you, Nate.
Sarah Cooper training think tank. Of course, I apologize.
PTT is awesome. Yes.
Axel Hodge, the blonde guy who looks like Ken.
Tank Reeves is back. I don't know why. I'm just drawn to this.
His face makes me angry. Okay, listen. We are going to talk about the most recent Andrew Hiller.
Ooh, Kate. Are you talking about my stature in person? I'm plus 20 pounds. That's why JR crushes me on shuttle runs.
We are going to be back in 55 seconds to look at the most recent post by Andrew Hiller, which is crazier than the first two subjects we brought up. This is truly mind-boggling what you're about to see. If you in this 55 seconds, if you want, go ahead and pull up your phones and go to the CrossFit training Instagram and look at their most recent post. We'll be back in 55 seconds. We will not be using Louvre on the training department. Thank you.
What is with this guy, you know?
If Howard Stern and Joe Rogan had a baby, you'd be looking at him. Remember, the people were live, so don't start picking your nose or pull your dick out or anything crazy like that. And this is why this is the greatest show on the internet, because there's a comment here that says a lot of pre-cum, and then right after there's a comment that says it's so sad. Let's go back to hand jobs.
People without their names, and they
No one clipped that and play that on the internet.
A thumb with a mustache. Yes. A thumb. Listen, a guy named Johan Lopez called you a thumb with a mustache. Wow.
I'm going to shit myself.
Man, that Sevon podcast is dull as shit.
Okay, you guys have a great day.
Okay.
You too. Thanks for calling.
Mwah.
No.
I was feeling familial, like it was my mom I was talking to.
You're back.
Welcome back to the show. We're live. We're still with our correspondent on the East Coast, Andrew Hiller. Andrew still hasn't been able to find a shirt. Don't worry. Yeah, it's exactly 55 seconds. We're live. I saw Training Think Tank went live today.
Yeah. And you know who was there?
Fuck out of me.
The same freaking people that are in here. It was nuts.
Oh.
Trish was getting a lot of love on there, though. It was pretty funny.
Yeah, Trish is a superstar.
I'm surprised that she doesn't have more Instagram followers. She needs more.
Oh, it's growing.
I know. Trish is gonna. What was that old drywall? It was that account that just posted random debauchery CrossFit related stuff. It's gonna be
Yeah.
trash. Maybe is that? What if that's who that is? What if that's the same person, just the new age version? Ron, yeah, Ron.
Karina Rain, old content creators, podcasters, Girls Gone Wad, Wadcast podcast, and of course Armin.
I was on the Wadcast podcast.
That's
Eddie Ift.
yeah, Eddie. You forgot
Now
Armin
it's
Hammer.
just Eddie.
Those guys aren't still doing it though. But Wadcast podcast is still doing it. Drywall got ass cancer.
Trish, you all right?
Jesus. Where's Taylor been?
He was here the other day.
On the show?
Quarterfinals week 1, quarterfinals week 2.
Oh.
It does feel like an eternity ago. I sent you the first post from CrossFit training again, in case you lost it, and if you want to use that at any point. You told me to screen grab.
Oh, thank you.
They
Okay.
were going to delete it, and then you were right.
Okay. That is here. Okay. We'll just start here. It's a late night. What time is it where you're at?
11:53.
Okay. We'll just do this.
We're
This
good.
is
We're good.
enough.
We're good.
This is enough.
Hey, there's Zach.
This is enough for tonight. This is just crazy.
Thank you.
And I want to try to understand what they thought that they were doing. I want to try to see if we can explain their way out of this. Okay. But if not, we're going to put it to
Some people try in the comments. We can find those.
Okay. Here we go. Look, you guys. So this is the CrossFit Training Instagram account and that posted this, and Andrew's talking about it. And this is the same account that last week posted the mom holding 35 pounds over her kid's head.
For a minute. We're quickly finding out that the biggest issue with CrossFit is their media. And I have another example for you right here. They just posted this to their training page. 1 million followers. You would figure would know everything there is to know about training. But I don't think that it takes an expert to see that the squat being performed here, along with the words being thrown onto the screen, don't match up. This isn't so much about whether or not the repetition counts. It's about the fact that they're trying to tell us what parallel is. The position they show at parallel is nowhere near parallel. Anybody with eyes can see that. But whoever put this together and is running the CrossFit media page has no idea. They actually have legitimate documentation. Kinda. If you were to take the CrossFit Judges course this year, they show 3 separate pictures of Julie Fouché. The final repetition is clearly squatting below parallel, but the second one is at parallel, and the first one is not even a questionable repetition. They say that the second one is at parallel. And when you put the pictures side by side, the person that they're showing here, who by the way has incredible mobility, it appears as if she bottoms out the squat. There's no tension between the point in which they say is parallel and that bottom position. And it's been a couple of years since I've taken the level 1, but if you ask me, it's more of an immature squat than you might think. Initiate with the knees a little bit, but the issue at hand is what they're calling parallel. There's an entire slew of CrossFitters out there who are going to see that that's being called parallel, and then they're going to say, well, if that's parallel and all I got to do is get below parallel, you have an entire issue on our hands. 1 million people now can see this thing, and this is the issue. Okay, you're gonna have to bear with me for a minute.
Dude, this is fucking crazy.
I like how I kind of threw 3 separate issues into that.
It's a great yeah, you killed it. I started losing my shit when I saw this. That chick's mobility, by the way, whoever that is, she's a freak of nature. Absolute freak of nature.
It took me 1 take. The original video was probably 3 minutes and 20 seconds long, and I cut all the crap out to get it into 1 minute and 29 take.
Mike Litteris, wait, CrossFit has a media team? No,
but that's why
that was the only thing that wasn't true in that video. Hiller 3, CrossFit 0. Hiller 300.
Yeah, they
Stephen
have
Flores,
not
she's
got anything yet.
Okay. So we agree that 2 inches or that 4 inches is supposedly how much she lowered, the bar lowered, then 6 inches, then it says parallel, and then it says full depth. And those are supposed to be what you're looking at. What's weird is I've never ever in all my years doing CrossFit seen anything denoted by how many inches you squatted.
Well, here, if you scroll a bit in these comments, you're going to find something from the Bergner. I don't know which Bergner. And it's Coach Zach. Immature. There's Susan. That's a good comment.
Oh, let's read Suze's real quick. But the question is, does the new administration of CrossFit know it's a media team? No. Another softball to Hiller. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking, Justin.
That's what News Not Noise said as well.
I
I sure
hope that's not 6 inches.
Well, Alexa said stop picking.
What does that mean?
I got a pimple over here.
Oh.
And she could tell. And then somebody thought that meant that I was picking on CrossFit, so they were attacking Alexis. And I go, no, man, she's talking about my pimple.
Oh, that's awesome.
It was a funny thread.
That's awesome. This isn't even picking. How can you have a tutorial page? She meant my pimple. Oh, that's awesome. That is crazy. That's so good.
It was pretty funny.
That's why I don't understand the internet.
What do you mean?
Like, that's why I needed that whole other post explained to me, because I don't understand these nuances. The Steelers.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, there was another one here. No one is vetting their content.
Yes.
It's like on Judge's course, there were examples to judge where the athletes were squatting in front of the camera. So basically, it's impossible to judge squat depth from the video angle. Is that knee initiation?
Yeah, that's the one. But wait, they did not delete that. It's a gym, not a runway. No, they did not. There's no way in hell.
They deleted what?
I'm checking right now.
They deleted what? What? I think
it's still up. Don't worry. Okay. Still up.
What does this mean? Is that the knee initiation? He's saying that 4, 6, and
it's
parallel.
One of the things that they talk about when you've got an immature squat. If you just start with the knees moving forward, it's one of the things you are.
Oh, yeah. That it was knee initiation. When I first saw the video, that's where I thought you were going with it.
Oh, it's just one of the things I touched upon.
Okay. Correct. Even powerlifters know the difference. Yeah. My guess is that their media team. Hey, dude, you cannot be right.
What do you mean?
You can't be right.
And tell me more. I'm ready for how I can't be right.
It's not even fucking close, dude.
Out that the biggest issue with CrossFit is their media. And I have another example for you right here. Right. They just posted this to their training page.
That's like saying that what's that swimmer's name that wants to be a girl? Leah Thomas. Leah Thomas.
Million followers. You would figure would.
Okay, let's watch one more time.
Know everything there is.
2 inches. So she 2 inches.
To know about training. But I don't think that it takes an expert to see that the squat being performed here, along with.
You're telling me that they must be referring to something else, dude.
What do you mean? And wait, how is this popping off of the comment that I cannot be right? What am I not right about?
We're not right. We think that they're talking about her being parallel there, but they can't be.
That's why we got to find this comment. You got to keep scrolling.
But the problem is after this they say full depth, and then they are talking about it. Oh, I don't know. Maybe you are right. Fuck. This is a mess.
Where is the Bergner? Nope, keep going. Look just for Bergner. That's the one, because apparently that's who that is, and apparently this is a weightlifting warm-up drill. Holy moly. Don't read that. Just find Bergner. It's gonna pop up.
I like the Bergners.
I do too. I met the father Bergner.
I like the girl Bergner too.
I think that's who commented. I just don't know which one. And
the daughter Bergner?
There it is.
No, that's not the daughtery Bergner.
This drill
maybe that's a granddaughter Bergner.
Parallel is, but is a drill at different heights in the snatch receive position. We drill 2, 4, 6 inches, aka power positions, then a full snatch receive position. Depending on the athlete's 6 inches, may be at the parallel position, and some others may not. This is why we use 6 inches or parallel. But it's not parallel.
Oh, I see what she's saying. Here's the problem. Do you see what she's saying?
I do.
So that 6, they would have to, why is it in parentheses then? It should say or parallel. But what is the fucking point of this video in the first place? Let me go over to the video.
No, wait. My comment on Sophie, because I got back to her. Can you scroll a little more?
Yeah.
One reply. But what is parallel?
Right. Yeah, and that's a good question. Wow.
And then this person was disagreeing. because of the Turkish get up thing. I think I responded to that too. There's a lot of comments on that post. Why are they at the bottom?
Oh,
If there's a
I
lot of-
see what's going on here.
Tell me.
I see. Hold on a second. I think I figured this shit out. God, but either way, they got to know that they're putting themselves in this fucking Instagram CrossFit training. I have to go back and look at the original post. Give me 1 second. Let me
Read
see.
the replies to news, not noise comment. And your comment is at the top.
Okay, I'm gonna show you guys the original post.
Well,
real quick.
okay, well, Sean is saying something that is the 6-inch position, not parallel, and at which rate it's still a terrible post, and they're idiots.
Yeah, but wait a second, guys. Hold on a second. Bear with me here. So the frontal plane is the line that bisects the body into a front and back halves and connects the body's center of balance to any object supported. Oh shit. They don't tell you. So here's the thing.
Thanks, Jeremy.
They need to let you know that this is some sort of fucking snatch warm up.
Yes,
and they
but it doesn't.
And they
freaking
don't,
matter, dude, because it.
No, because here it is. Like I was saying, look, or parallel. You see that right there, Hiller? That's it right there. Or parallel. Remember I was saying, why do they have the parentheses there? They need to get rid of the parentheses and put in or. There it is. Whether we're receiving in our power 2, 4, 6 or parallel, basically, depending on your anthropomorphics or anthropometrics or whatever that fucking thing is, they're saying that you should, when you're warming up for the snatch, you should, what I think the Bergner chick was saying, you should do a catch at 2 inches, 4 inches, 6 inches, or parallel, depending on your femur length and all that. But they never say anywhere here, this should say, learn some snatch warm-ups. But it doesn't. So you think that they're doing some sort of fucking overhead squat, right?
I suppose because I didn't take the time to read everything, and I would do what I suppose that most people would do this day and age and watch the video before I read anything and get all upset.
Well, they don't tell you. Even if you would have read it, how would you have known? Only reason why I know is because of what Sophie said. I still don't know from reading what they said.
Phil Kelly continues to tell us to look at.
Dude, she doesn't even do the snatch. She starts in the overhead squat. Yeah, there's no way we could know that this is a warm-up. Nowhere does it say that. I'm not hating on you. Oh, stacking bones, snatch. Oh, here it says stacking bones and snatch receive position. Still, it's too vague.
It's a warm-up drill. I get it, but it's completely misplaced. It should.
I agree too.
If you're gonna put words there, the first words should be warm up for the snatch with this positional drill, but still parallel is parallel, is it not?
Yes, I agree. Well, no, but what they're saying that it could be either not what they're showing you. You're right. They should have shown 6 inches and parallel. They should have shown both separately. You're right.
Dude. There's an entire world of people who will be doing power cleans or power snatches, and it's going to say power or nah. You ever heard about that? Is this power or nah?
Yeah.
And everyone's looking for whether or not the hip crease goes below the knee. And if you catch right there and it's at parallel and then you stand up, it's a power clean or snatch. That position is what you're looking for on this chick. Regardless of what the hell they say this drill is. Right?
Right. I hear you.
Nothing they can say is going to like get me off of that freaking stoop where I'm just throwing crap at them.
I blame Sevon
because I think you have you have the Instagram post at your disposal.
How the fuck do you blame me for unfucking the situation? Sevon is so old. He gets so hyper focused on something. First of all, let me tell you something. Old people don't get focused. Like a horse with blinders. Sorry, Philip.
All right.
Here's the thing.
Oh,
here's the thing. I'll tell you what I think they're trying to say after reading what Sophie said. When you're doing this warm up, you're warming up the snatch receive position. You need to warm up in the 4 inch, the 6 inch, and the 8 inch, and the 6 inch. It could anywhere between 6 inches and parallel, depending on fucking how tall you are. That's what they're trying to say. I just cracked the code. Meanwhile, Kate, you go back to you're so young that you've never met you never had a man hit on you in real life, and you use a vibrator and spend too much time on TikTok. How's that? Did I crack your code too? Thank you.
Kate knows what 4 inches is, dude. Careful.
No, parallel, like parallel. They're saying like parallel, like in the fucking squat parallel, Mr. Jeffrey. You know parallel. They're saying fucking parallel. Do you want me to stand up and show you fucking parallel? It's supposed to be an or, like in the write-up. I even figured it out before I came over here. Or.
What is she parallel to? Her shoes? The lift inserts in the shoes?
Great job playing DA, Sevy, but let it be. Let it be. The whole show is about fucking looking at these posts. What do you want me to move to? Just end the show? The fuck let it be. I let it be.
All right, you didn't do it. I'm doing it. I am going to do what Philip Kelly paid $2 to be done with.
Oh, okay, do it. Yeah.
As the queen of CrossFit conspiracy theories, I have to wonder if you are in cahoots with CrossFit. These CrossFit posts are made for you. I mean, that really is the only logical explanation for all of this, for this level of negligence. Phil Kelly. It does seem almost inconceivable that they would post that content without the intent of being trolled on purpose. News, not noise. It does seem that we have a possibility we should consider. No one's awake at the wheel. A Hiller superfan grabs the controls and voila. Kind of like that, like the crank calls made to the distress channel on the Titanic.
Definitely there's a shitload of people asleep at the wheel. But
well, what you're saying is someone over there is just feeding me content from the inside. They've got Instagram state. I think
that's her implication.
And wait a minute. What guy?
Well, dude,
comment? Phil Kelly, tell me what it said. Are we missing something?
But maybe. But either way,
no, dude, that was my pimple, Sean. This one. And I did.
I just think it was just a hello. I just think it was just a just negligence and clarity. And it needed to be bolded. Hey, it needed to start with, hey guys, this is a snatch to receive position. And that needed to be just exemplified more.
Mason, yeah, you think so? My post is asleep at the wheel? I don't know, man. I'm waiting for Phil Kelly to respond with.
Either way, I'm very proud of all 3 topics we tackled tonight.
That's it. Very good.
Lauren Khalil show, then Miss Speegle and her grips, and you explaining that post to me, and then it's just dissecting this post. Yeah, this is cool. I appreciate you coming on last minute.
Well, that's all we got.
Yeah, I'm ready. I got to go work out. It's 11. What's midnight where you're at?
Yeah, I don't care.
I got to work out. I got David. You ready to go another hour? You're all C4'd up?
No, I'll be passing out as soon as I am off this. But I'm still looking for what Phil Kelly was talking about. I feel like we're gonna miss something but dude, why Phil, we're not gonna find it this way. Not like this.
I would do this. Okay. Thank you, Zachary. I thought we killed it tonight too. Good night, Robbie. Hey, what about the Nopen? Tell me about the Nopen real quick. That's a good point. We should talk about the Nopen real quick.
That is the accidental competition that I'm running starting next Monday.
Next Monday being
the 10th of April.
And people have already signed up and registered?
500 plus.
Holy shit.
Yeah.
How much does it cost to sign up?
$10. So they're going to be as accessible of workouts as possible. Do the entire.
How many workouts?
There's going to be more than one a week.
How more than, and how many weeks?
2.
And how many weeks? 2 weeks and more than one a week. So minimum 2 workouts.
Starts on
minimum 4 workouts.
It starts on the 10th. You've got the whole week to put your scores in. You'll have to submit a video along with the scores, and then the video will be public on Competition Corner where everybody can see and vote on it. I will now be bringing on a team of judges that will be going through the leaderboard. And
hey, why don't you say you'll only review the videos that get more than 20 thumbs down? Do they have a thumbs down and thumb up?
They do. Yes.
Yeah, why don't you do that? Be like, hey, if you see a video that's fucked up, that way, no one can criticize you because everyone knows what the standard is.
Correct.
Hey,
Yeah.
I'm limited by my fucking
Perfect.
manpower. It's just fucking me. I'm sorry. And give this thing 20 or thumbs down, and I'll make sure I look at it,
That would work.
or 10 or whatever.
That totally would work. So there are a couple of things that I'm tinkering with in my head. That's a great suggestion, by the way.
Thank you.
And unlike the CrossFit games, I'm going to listen to any and all suggestions. So I like that one bit, but yeah, and 500 is quite a few. And with the workouts that I've got in my head and on paper at this point, and actually I've got a video already made for it.
Have you thought about making all the workouts under 5 minutes so that you could easier to judge?
Yeah, but I'm also trying to make them intriguing.
Okay. Don't do
So-
anything stupid.
You don't think a 90-minute workout's a good idea, dude?
No.
All right, I got to make a new video.
Nothing over 12 minutes.
Nothing over 12. Well, then that's not a complete test then,
Yeah, that's why it's called the Nopen.
because it can be whatever it wants. It doesn't matter.
How is it an accident? How
Wait,
is it
I
an
did that.
accident? Yeah,
It doesn't matter
doesn't matter.
because I was playing around a competition. Well, I put up the video with my way the CrossFit Games Open should have gone, kind of using the same rules that Bosman used. And through that, there was a comment in there that had 70 something likes on it, where it said, hey, if you create a leaderboard and have a $10 sign up, we'll do it. And 75 people or something, 73, 75 people liked it. So I did it. The thing that I didn't know is that Competition Corner would take it upon themselves that when I created a leaderboard to make it public on their end. So they posted it to their Instagram page. And I had a couple of clients. So I was playing around. I clicked the save button, which kicks it over to Competition Corner. And in the couple of hours that I was working and off of my phone, I came back and I had a text message showing that it was live. And there was 10 people signed up already. And I just thought, well, I guess I'm doing it.
How do I see it? I could type in Nopen here.
Should be, yeah, that should work. There it is. The no rep open.
Wow.
And
Are you
then
tripping?
No, I'm kind of excited. I even wrote an accidental poem.
Where's the poem?
The entire thing is accidental on that last page. It's not an actual poem, but it's close.
This
Maybe
right
scroll-
here, there will be
scroll.
prizes.
Scroll.
This- Oh.
That thing.
Okay. Ladies
Coming
and
at
gentlemen,
common sense.
say it.
What?
Oh, go ahead. You read it. Yes.
What you see is what you get. Coming at you with common sense. You probably won't like it. You'll do it anyway. Just do it. Own it. Out. It's supposed to be 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. It's lines. So there's 9 lines. The first line's supposed to have 9 words, but it starts at 7 because it was an accident. It's called a nonet. Nonet.
I'm impressed.
We'll see.
Doesn't sound like it was on accident though. Okay, April 10th.
It was.
Register now.
Well, it was an accident for 3/4 of it, and then I realized that if I just added one more word, that it would.
Oh shit, that's right, ladies and gentlemen, boys versus girls, men versus women. I mean, why not? This is the space where this is possible, isn't it? If at the very minimum makes more intriguing, makes it more challenging on myself to program, makes you wonder why it hasn't been done before, there will also be no scale division. So this is it, one massive leaderboard for everyone. May the best man or woman win.
Yeah, that was also an accident. So as I told you, I was just playing around.
So you really don't hate women. You really are just about equality.
Well,
Dani
no.
Spiegel is
I
has you
want the
totally
women to keep
misunderstood.
the men down on this leaderboard, and it's going to be totally possible.
Oh, it's $12.40.
Well, yeah, I pushed the surcharge on, so yeah, it's $12. Are you signing up?
No, fuck no.
Dude, it's only 70-pound dumbbell snatches. You just got to heal that bicep up.
Oh, this is cool. God, this is cool. Oh, what about this? Great question, Kate. First smart thing you've said all day. Equipment list, Hiller?
I don't have one on there, but that is one that I should put on there. Yes. But if you've ever been into an affiliate, you'll be able to do the first week 100%. And you'll be able to do this would be a Dave Castro level of teaser, but not really because it's not that deep. You'll be able to do the other one just about anywhere.
Oh, this is awesome. No divisions. No divisions.
And also, did you speak to somebody about this?
Oh,
Because-
no. Did you? No.
Because
Oh,
I got a message.
oh,
And the message that I got seemed as if you had said something to somebody.
maybe I did. Maybe I did.
And also had told this person what I was going to make the first workout.
No, I didn't say anything like that.
And if that isn't the case,
How would I know? I don't know what the workouts are.
well, we had talked about it, and I thought I had told you when I was thinking about making it, and then I decided
No.
to make it that. And then the response from that
No,
person,
you never told me what any of the workouts were, did you?
the response from the person was the workout anyway, which is amazing. Because I said it's same sex.
Oh, yeah,
One
you told me that.
I go, what's a workout that I could do? And it's the workout that I chose. And
Can you tell me in the private chat real quick what it is?
Yeah. It was nuts.
God, my memory is fucked up. I don't even smoke weed.
I'm going to say this, and you're not going to know what I'm talking about. I responded, and I go, this is what it is. How'd you know? You guessed the workout, and I didn't even give you.
Oh, no, I don't even know what that is.
Here, I'll tell you.
It's okay. I'll talk to you afterwards. I don't want to waste your time anymore.
You're not wasting any of my time,
Okay.
dude. This is good, I think, right?
I didn't have a guest this morning. Oh, wait. Yeah, I did. Pat McCrotch.
I sent you the workout.
I haven't seen that yet. Did you text it to me?
It's in the private chat.
Oh, shit. Okay.
I thought maybe I told you that.
Fantastic. And that's what that person suggested?
Yes, which was cool. Made me feel pretty good about it.
Yeah. So can you claim that person programmed it?
Sure. Should I?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Should we do a release on the Savon podcast right now? No, I want to think about that one.
Let's wait. That's good. Someone accidentally share your screen. So anything's possible.
And you don't even remember who was on this morning. I think it was that Froning man.
Rich Froning. Never smoked weed. All right. Thank you,
Have
Andrew.
ever done coke or crack?
You haven't done coke or crack?
Yeah. Never
think
done,
I've done.
what is it, heroin? I've never done that. Meth? Nope.
Why am I not in the private chat? Oh,
No mushrooms.
you have a fucking droid. Bruce Wayne. Bruce needs an iPhone.
Hey, if there's one thing that you segregate against, it's those who have droids.
Yeah, that
And
is true.
That is a firm.
That is true. I'm pretty discriminatory against droids. All right, I do have to go. I have to prepare. David Weck tomorrow morning, 7 a.m. Pacific Standard Time.
Alexis
Straight Edge
Love.
Hiller. Yes.
Mhm.
All right, guys. Thank you for everyone for hanging out with us. That was a fun show. Talk to you guys later.
Bye-bye.